Skip to like 3. Crazy Karen Anna Perrick is back to ruin her birthday by refusing a face mask and denying the election while verbally assaulting teenage hostess in Ohio.
Okay, so I am at...
Do that, then go...
Governor's mandate. So I asked to, and I said the government, so it's not their rule.
But they're enforcing it. That's how they want to run their business.
I'm sorry, there's something so hot about fucking Midwestern accents. I know what it's attached to. But for me, it just does it. I don't know what it is. She's not hot. Obviously, she's not even remotely attractive to me. But I think Fargo broke my brain, dude. Really. Maybe I need to get laid. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but that's not a normal Ohio accent. No, that's more like it could be a North Dakota, don't you know, accent. You know, that's what it sounds like more.
Masks. If you don't want to wear a mask, go somewhere else where they allow that. But everyone else going in has a mask. And they're letting them eat. If you don't want to do that, then...
The more you move inland in the United States of America, the more Polish cops become. Now, I've said this before. All Irish Americans are cops. And they constantly are like escaping their own destiny by not being police officers. Every single Irish person in this chat has one family relative, one immediate family relative that's a cop. Don't even fucking act like this is not true. Okay? Every Irish American is a cop. The more inland you move, the more Polish they become.
Go somewhere else.
I shouldn't have to be forced to go somewhere else. I'm being...
Good camera work on this one. No, German. Can't tell if you're joking, but no, that is not the case. Of course I'm joking. Every time I talk about ethnic backgrounds in this country, I'm very clearly joking. Please do not take anything I say seriously. No matter how seriously I say it in my tone, I'm very clearly joking. No, I don't think every single Irish American is a fucking police officer. Like... Back to this Ohio. My Irish-Polish family is literally full of cops. There you go. I have a non-zero number of cops in my family. Yes. We all knew it was going to be wrong claim, but what do you think?
Discriminated against. Yes, I am. It's my birthday, and what they're telling me is...
I think she knows. Like, I think she knows she's a meme at this point.
I have to wear...
It's my birthday, and I have to wear a mask? You know? I don't want to wear a mask, don't you know? I'm Minnesota. Polish cops are in my family. Of course. That's so sad. Imagine fucking celebrating your birthday with a cop that is just like, please wear a fucking mask, crazy lady.
Or any arbitrary criteria that the governor sets in motion. It just happens to be a face mask. So what's next? Am I going to be forced to take a temperature check to eat breakfast?
Yeah. Wait, they don't do that? What the fuck is going on in Ohio? They don't fucking temp check you when you're walking into an indoors facility? What the fuck? I mean, it's not even enough. No, they don't. Not in Florida either. Wait, what? Bro, what is this fucking country doing, dude? What are you guys doing? What is happening? No, I'm not attracted to her. She's nasty as fuck. I just like the Midwestern accent. Like, that's the bare minimum. Temperature checks aren't even enough to, like, figure out if you have COVID or not. It's a pre-symptomatic spreader. You might not have any symptoms whatsoever, and you still might be fucking spreading it. In Maine, most people don't temp check except hospitals. What? I live in Florida. I didn't know the temp check was a thing. Bro, that's not good, dude. That is fucking terrifying, dude. That's absolutely terrifying shit. They don't in Maryland. I live in South LA. We don't temp check here. Is every part of the... I mean, okay, to be fair, I don't really go out a lot. Okay, I don't really go out a lot. They don't check your temperature in grocery stores. They never have. They don't do that in like grocery stores. But restaurants, they're supposed to check if you're walking into a restaurant, and they're supposed to check if you're like they check at my gym, and it's an outdoors gym, but still they definitely temperature check when you go to the fucking gym. And the one time I went to a restaurant, they temperature checked you. Same in Michigan, only had a temp check in a hospital and a sporting event. Dispensaries in LA temp check you. You have to remember, Florida has been open since May. It's the Wild West of COVID.
Like, okay, now that we're talking about the governors,
listen, I'm not here to debate with the governor's
right,
rules.
Right.
They don't want you in here without a mask.
I love this guy's Polish, right? Zevnik. Isn't that a Polish? This guy's the peak fucking. This guy is the peak fucking Midwestern cop, dude. I'm not here to debate you about the governor. I can't even do his accent. It's so good. I'm not here to debate the governor, lady. I'm just trying to do my job.
It's their restaurant.
Right, but
it's their restaurant.
Enforcing the governor's mandate, which makes an exception.
Well, then if you call the health department and ask them and go through them. We're just here to keep the peace because apparently a bunch of people are having their breakfast ruined because you're videotaping about not wearing a mask.
They're having their breakfast ruined because there's 5 hostesses that are 16 years old telling a 40-year-old, 45 approximately, I'm not going to disclose my age, it is my birthday, they're telling me what to...
I'm not going to disclose my age, it is my birthday. Oh, this is peak, dude. This is so good.
Do with my body in denying me.
Yo, this is never. Yo, I'm sorry. No amount of comedy writing team, like no amount of like superstar comedy writers could ever fucking make something so funny. Like, she just said, "I'm not telling you how old I am, but it's my birthday."
Me service unless I do what they tell me to do.
But they're allowed to deny service. Any business is allowed to deny service.
Can they arbitrarily tell me I have to have nail polish on?
Well, now you're making it different. Now you're throwing in other things.
No, I'm saying that they're making a criteria for me to have breakfast.
Listen, you were at the BMV earlier this year.
Wait, oh my God, the cop knows her. The cop literally knows her. Oh, I'm dying. Okay, first of all, lady, can you go in there with your tit meat hanging? Huh? You think you could just be having them titties out? Hey, you need to serve me. I got titties out right now. I understand, but it's my birthday. Like, you can't do that. You know? You can't come in there with them shits fucking popping out. You can't do that. So obviously, you know, there are certain restrictions that you understand. What do you mean nail polish?
Correct?
Right.
When you didn't have the mask. And they wouldn't do business because you didn't wear a mask.
Right, and they have no...
Nothing's changed since then in Lake County. So then you come to the restaurant where everyone has to wear a mask.
Why does everyone have to wear a mask?
That's what they want.
Why does everyone have to wear a mask?
Any restaurant you go to in Lake County, everyone wants a mask worn. So
okay, so why are you here? If this is a business policy, why are they involving you?
Like, let me tell you something. Okay? First of all, like, this is one of the, like, whenever I watch cops deal with white people, I'm always surprised. Like, it is like it's almost like Europe. You know what I mean? It's like a different country. Now, obviously, cops still kill white people all the fucking time and shit, and they're still horrible to white people too. I'm fucking white passing, and I don't have great experiences with cops and shit. But like, literally, if this kind of verbal abuse is what you allowed, like every single person to do to you, like, this is community policing. Okay, this is what you're supposed to do. Like, this is literally how you're supposed to do it. If this was how it worked, if you tried to de-escalate people constantly in this similar capacity, there would be way less police murders, and there wouldn't be fucking like defund the police movements running around all over the fucking country. Okay. So that's one. Two, like, it's this guy shouldn't have a gun, for example. Like, this is a routine disturbance, okay? Like, a guy that comes in as a testament to, like, demilitarizing the police. Like, a dude that's doing this should not have a gun. Like, maybe at the most a pepper spray. You know, that's fine. But, like, you shouldn't have a gun. Like, this dude should not have an AR-15 in his cop car right now. You understand? So, that's what I mean when I say, like, demilitarize the police.
Because you're causing a disturbance and ruining breakfast for everyone
All
else.
I want to do is have breakfast. And the mandate makes an exception
well,
for...
unfortunately, until this virus is taken care of...
Can we talk to the manager?
No,
no, they don't want you in there with
He's
them.
making sense.
Stop.
He's saying until this virus is over with.
No, I would like to know what she is enforcing, whether it is the policy of the governor, which is... Or if it's the policy of the restaurant.
Lower your voice.
Listen, if you notice, everyone else is wearing a mask with no issues.
If everyone jumps off of a bridge, doesn't mean I have to.
What? But it's the opposite. It's if you saw people jumping off of a bridge and like someone was telling you, don't do it, you won't survive jumping off the bridge. And you're like, no, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna jump off the bridge, don't you know? That's literally what you're doing in this circumstance. Like, you're doing the opposite thing that you claim you are against right now. He's like, I'm not being a sheep. Meanwhile, like, no, you are being a sheep. You're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, just...
I would like to speak with the manager.
Would that make it better if I brought the manager out here? And
yes, I would like to know what she's enforcing, whether it's store policy or the governor's mandate.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you know what? The hypothetical is even worse because, like, she's literally pushing motherfuckers off the bridge. The problem isn't if Karen, Mega Karen here, Omega Karen, gets fucking COVID. The problem is she might have COVID and she gives it to other people. That's why I talk about masks from the point of view of selfishness, right? Like, you have to be a deeply selfish person to not recognize that, like, you might not have it personally, but the reason why you wear a mask is so that even if you, in the off chance that you got COVID and you didn't fucking know, you don't give it to other people who then give it to other people who won't be able to survive it. Like, running around saying like, oh, I'm going to be fine, like, because the mask is supposed to be this fucking protective barrier. That's not it. That's not it. It's incredibly selfish of you to run around without a fucking mask. It's so fucking selfish. That's the problem. And Americans are fucking selfish. Americans are so insanely entitled and so insanely selfish. We are the most hog-like selfish swine on the fucking planet. We have absolutely zero understanding of collective responsibility. We just don't. It's fucking disgusting, dude. It's despicable.
Officer.
Okay, so I would like to, for the record,
you're by these people's
can
car.
You stop, Mark?
You're by these people's car.
Listen. We have some, like, people there laughing. Keep voting for abortion and a woman's right to choose. But don't let... Anyhow.
Oh, she's just... Yeah, she couldn't provoke the response that she wanted out of those people. They just laughed in her face, which is what you're supposed to do. And now she's, like, even more upset. Of course, in the way that this works, is like the more upset the Karen gets, the more her power levels increase. She is becoming too powerful, impossible to control, if you will.
So can I speak with the manager?
That's me.
Okay, can I...
Don't raise your voice.
Can you... I can't really see your lips. Can you move the face mask down?
Right now, we're required to wear face masks everywhere that we are. It's something to keep you safe, as well as all of our staff and our other guests safe. We're just following government mandates, so I...
Okay, so you're following... Officer... Okay, so let him hear this. So you are following the governor's mandate.
I am following the mandate that is set by the governor, correct?
Okay,
and
officer,
Lake County Health Department.
She is enforcing the governor's mandate. It's not a store policy. It's the governor's mandate.
Right.
So what I'm saying is that the governor's mandate makes an exception for medical conditions.
That it does.
I have a card right here, okay, that from Citizens for Free Speech, citizensforfreespeech.org, that right here.
Dude, what the fuck, dude? That's not how this shit works. Also, Twitch sent me another fucking massive package. I'm gonna look it up in a second.
I'm wearing, and I should. So basically, you can't ask me what my medical condition is. All I'm trying to do here, is eat breakfast without having to be forced to wear a mask.
No, if you have a medical condition, we honor that by all means. That's not something that's the issue right now.
What I'm saying is you are enforcing.
I am enforcing a mandate.
The governor's mandate.
The governor's mandate that has nothing to do with a medical condition. If you have a medical condition that prevents you from wearing a mask, we are required to honor that as well. What my issue is right now is how you responded to the children that work for me in my building. These children are under 18. The way you approached them was rude, loud, and they are very upset. So it is.
Oh, dude. Oh, now it's a fucking. It's the battle of the Karens, dude. Fuck yeah. Love that. Love that. This is why I'm saying, like, good Karen versus bad Karen. Karens are very important.
My position here at the restaurant to make sure that my staff is protected from anything. My team comes.
Yeah, when the manager is called and she fucking flips the script on you, dude. I love that.
First.
Okay, but your team is requiring that I wear a face mask. They should just leave me alone because they have no right to ask me about my health condition. And so when your employees who are not doctors, they're not EMS, they have no background.
They're not EMS. What the fuck is that, dude?
So for them to be medically evaluating me when I enter.
Bro, what language is this? Okay, I take it back. Everything I said is so wrong about like how Midwestern accents are hot. I'm taking it back, dude. I'm so wrong. It's just like the Minnesota Fargo shit. North Dakota! It's just like, it really turned on me. I know, I take it back. She literally just sounds like from a different country. Like, she doesn't even sound like she's speaking English anymore. Look at this.
So for them to be medically evaluating me when I enter is wrong. So,
like, there is no A in enter, okay? Like, she just sounds like she learned English in a totally different area where this is enter. Like, with, like, there's an A in it in the beginning of it. So, I need to enter the facility, don't you know?
So I would like it when I come here, as I have come here, this is my 6th time coming here since, I'm sorry, excuse me.
Hey, Anna, listen, if you go eat outside.
So I don't know if.
So really quick, so when I got here, the 3 or 4 16-year-old hostesses were asking me about why I'm not wearing not wearing a face mask. So is it your policy that they have
the governor's mandate that anyone that enters the building has a face mask on?
Okay, but it also, you understand
I understand what you were saying. Again, I understand. I apologize if this was your perception that they were belittling you or are asking you questions that you felt uncomfortable
with. They're infringing on the HIPAA, on federal law.
HIPAA.
They are not.
Right, so maybe you should train them not to question people about their health. Their job is to seat me, not to give me a medical evaluation when I enter a restaurant. So I would just like to eat.
I have no problem feeding you. That is not the concern.
Okay.
I would have had no problem feeding you until you became irate in the restaurant where you were causing a scene, you were making guests feel unsafe, and my staff feel unsafe.
Listen, if you do this, if you can't wear a mask because of a medical condition or whatever the fuck, like you're lying about it. First of all, absolutely zero people who literally cannot wear a mask because of a medical condition are going out, okay? Let's be real. If you genuinely have a fear because you have some sort of like respiratory problem, like if you have asthma, you can still wear a mask. It makes it a little bit harder, but still, Like, but if you have a medical condition that renders you unable to fucking wear a mask, like, you're most likely not going outside. But if you are going outside, you're lying about it. So what I think you should do is you waive your right away. You waive your right to a hospital bed. In a circumstance where there's triage, in a situation where there's fucking triage happening in emergency rooms where we don't have enough ICU beds in places like Wisconsin, okay? You are waiving your right away. I think that's how it should work. Seriously. Because, like, you're already a fucking super spreading Andy over here, but you don't get to also take someone else's hospital bed because it's your fucking fault.
It's when my manager asked you to leave. It had nothing to do with your face mask. It had nothing to do with your medical condition. It had to do with
no,
the safety.
it did, because you're...
Dog shit take as usual. You think this person deserves a hospital bed before someone else in a situation, in a triage situation? You think this person deserves a hospital bed before someone else? Abso-fucking-lutely not. No, that's not how it works, dude. We all deserve medical care. Guys, you're missing the key point here. Triage is what I'm talking about. Triage, not like in regular circumstances. I'm not saying like hospitals should deny to treat her. I'm saying if there is triage, as in the hospital has limited capability of saving people's lives, where they're literally making a calculation on who they can save, she should not be the person that is in the top of that line. Sorry, but ethics doesn't work like that. I think you guys don't understand how triage works. I'm certain of it. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Do you get that? In a situation, every hospital, if they are at max capacity, in a circumstance where every hospital is at max capacity, there is a process called triage where they basically have limited resources, so they try to save the people who they can fucking save. All right? They make a mental calculation to basically kill off old people in that circumstance. You get that, right? So in that situation, what I'm saying is people that have done the work and people that have like fucking worn masks and shit, but because they live in a like 1-bedroom apartment with their sons or daughters that work at the fucking cash register at the local Walmart, who got fucking COVID and then gave it to fucking grandpa because of this fucking dipshit, that guy doesn't deserve to die. Okay? But Karen over here, in a circumstance that she herself has created, should not get the same level of fucking treatment. I absolutely believe it. In a situation, the only qualifier here is if the situation is where there aren't enough resources. Now, it'll never happen because you never know who's wearing a mask and who's not wearing a mask. But in a truly just world, Terrible take us on. Do you think triage takes into account moral failures of the patients? Of course not. Of course not. Obviously not. It does not. That's why I said it should be documented.
So you don't want her in here then?
Correct, I do not.
They don't want your business.
Okay, so what are your... So you're saying that I cannot have breakfast?
She can't.
Because
you can't come in there.
It's not because of the face mask.
It's not. It's because I made... But the procuring cause is the face mask. And
if
so
that is your perception.
It's not my perception.
I was not up there when that happened, but I was up there.
Okay, so can we start over? Can I walk in
can't go in
without being questioned by 16-year-olds or anyone for that matter about my health? Okay, I'm not visiting the hospital or doctor's office.
Ma'am, I understand.
I'm just trying to have a breakfast on my birthday, and I have to be harassed by a posse of 16-year-olds.
Make it comparable to organ donation to likely reoffenders for something like lung cancer for smoking. Doctors won't give you the organ if they believe that you'll fuck up the second chance. Is that true? What are you doing? I just got a package. I got another. Anne. I got another package. That's why the door. What, are you waiting for something? Oh, okay.
All right.
So maybe like I'm gonna come back because I do like your food here. I don't want to be questioned about my health by some 16-year-olds.
Okay. All right. You made your point.
Okay. Thank you,
Very
everyone.
Good.
Thank you. Thank you for. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Here's a free speech medical pass. Let her eat breakfast. Yeah, you're a fucking idiot. I mean, you don't actually believe that, but yeah. What happened to my? Why does it say my Chatterino says I'm offline? What the fuck? That's weird. Your channel is not in my follows anymore? What is happening? Did Twitch just break or something? Is that what's going on? I don't know what's going on. What the fuck? Am I even? I'm not even on the channel list. What? Look at this. I'm literally not on the channel list. This happened to Ninja earlier this week too. Why am I not in the fucking channel list, dude? I'm supposed to be like here. It says you're offline for me too. Twitch is having issues? Yikes, dude. What the fuck? Okay, well, Twitch just sent me a gift that I was just gonna open too. But, I'm clearly live. Is this like a